Here we have AV-98, Ingram 1 and Ingram 2 from the movie Patlabor. They're both Revoltech figures. It comes with the usual little booklet. Evangelion, yay! Revoltech joint and other stuff, and some fat robot and some chick with big boobs. Both figures pretty much come with the same accessories. 3 guns, a shotgun, 2 batons, and the same set of hands. Now Ingram 1 also has an additional head, which I'll get to in a second. So starting with the guns, you have a gun that sticks into the side of its leg, because one of the features of the Ingram is its extendable right arm, which reaches down to its right leg to get its gun, kind of like Robocop. The pistol, then the revolver reloading, now it has 2 batons, the extended and unextended, so and out comes this guy. The extendable hand, which is modelled by Ingram 2. Ching. Then you got yourself a wee pointer hand. Clobber time fist. Well, sorry, this is actually baton fist. There's clobber time fist. And gun hand. You have both a left and a right gun hand. You've also got whole shotgun hand, modelled by Ingram 1. And I think that's it, yeah. Now, you've got an additional head with Ingram 1, and the only real difference is the squinty visor. So, basically see the visor is the only real difference. Now, I haven't talked about these. It's basically just an antennae replacement for the just above the left shoulder. Ding. And why do I keep making that noise? Anyway, the shotgun is very nice. Even for the size of it, it has a pump action and a nice little bit of detail. Now onto the figures themselves. It's probably one of the more limited Revoltechs I've seen. The feet go forward and back and a little bit of side to side. They do snap, but it's a bit more difficult because the robot has a lot of junk on it that gets in the way of articulation. Now the legs again forward and back and a tiny bit of side to side, but it's really not designed for that. You've got left and right at the shin, or not the shin, the hamstring or waist. Backwards, forwards, kicky action. There's a ball joint actually in the abdomen, so forward and back here. That's actually metal, while the rest of it is pretty much plastic. Well, the rest of it is plastic. And what else is there worth showing? The hands are basically pop in, pop out, so it's not a Revoltech joint, but a little nub. There's a Revoltech joint here. The hands or the arms actually spin around on the joint here. Just there. And the shoulders are really badly articulated. They kind of go backward and forward, and if you try to do a 360 with them, they'll hit something. It's not really designed. Not get himself in the face. Stop doing that. So now the cool thing about the figures is they're fairly detailed. So what they lose in articulation, they make up in little details. So starting at the head, you can see some nice bit of sculpting and some nice colour applications. You got some nice Japanese on the back. So this one's, can you make it out? Just about 0221. That's pretty much it. This guy opens up on some of the other models to put the pilot inside. Now, I left out head action. The heads are, you get a bit of chicken head. I like the chicken head, but there's not much. There's a bit of left and right articulation, but it's probably more limited. Again, more to do with the design of the robot than the actual Revoltech being limited. So that's that guy. Now the things to note, the difference between the two models are basically the shoulder pads are different, plus the license plate on the front and the back. So as you can see, basically the shoulder pad has a number 2 for number 2. It's very clever. It's also got the serial number, and if you actually look at the, it broke the bit at the side. You can see the license plate is different as well. Now, might as well show you this. The gun sticks in the side, into this little nub sticks in. Then you got the hand, and of course the little piece of leg, which is just on a little Revoltech joint. Pops in there, and there you go. It's pretty much identical figure, except again the license plate numbers are different. Side license plate number. The visor and the head is a slightly different sculpt, and again the numbers are different. If you had one, you don't really need the other, but I'm a fan of the show and I don't mind having both. So that's pretty much it. Not much else to show you. So that was me with another review saying slunch it.